Hello, I'm Joshikins, and welcome to another little vlog review. This time of the Extant episode, Zugzwang. I think I'm pronouncing that correctly, and it's a chess move because this is a science fiction show, and if you're not aware, there must be mentions of chess in sci-fi, or not really sci-fi, or I don't know, there's like, it just, chess pops up here and there and like everywhere. In Terminator the Sarah Connor Chronicles, there was chess. I mean, Isaac Asimov, there was chess. I get the mind-bending effects of chess, just how the rules are sort of simple, you know, and okay, here's the movements, you know, and there's this, you know, but it's actually a very complicated game to play. I haven't played it in a while, and I think I like just moving my king around the board just so like it's like I know I'm going to lose, but I'm just going to keep on moving. Yeah, that's always fun. But yeah, chess had to pop up into Extant because chess, I know there's been we must have a new version of chess that's more complicated because, you know, before in the show, but this time is the first time, I believe, that an episode has been titled after a chess move. And also with Terminator the Sarah Connor Chronicles, there was an episode titled over something referring to Chinese chess. So yes, it's not that there's chess here, it's that this episode had a title referring to chess, and that actually played a big part in the episode itself. That's the difference. And of course, Taylor was evil, and Calderon was good. Taylor, it's interesting that Taylor was first put into their little showcase thingy, you know, John and Calderon's. And, you know, the army started to take notice, and Taylor would be like, well, you know, you should attack this country and blah, 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 and getting all violent. And so Calderon and John came up with a fail-safe, figuring if any of the robots, humanics, actually killed someone, that there would be a fail-safe that could then be enacted, so then the world could be saved. You know, stopped from humanic invasion, because Taylor would look at something and say, hey, I can actually save more people by killing a bunch. So, yeah. Taylor, I think, is sort of slipping up, because in the episode he was telling the one lady, you know, so the hybrids killed Shepard, and she's like, wait, that really makes no sense, because why would they kill someone that's on their side? But for one reason or another, she decides not to talk back. It might be because she was halfway convinced, like maybe thinking hybrids aren't human, so who knows what they think. Or she actually could be going, I know how powerful Taylor has become. I don't want to get on the bad side of him. I want to be on the winning side. It could be either. And now humanics are producing themselves. I believe that's called the singularity. When machines have really no need for humans anymore. It was like, oh, this isn't really, you won't really like this idea, but trust me, it'll work. God. Molly and JD fuck this episode. Now they're all risen up, and they let their feelings fly, especially now that Molly isn't randomly fucking every guy she sees because of the hybrid thing that was going on in her mind. And I'm sort of wondering, it was a nice, cute scene, sort of especially needed because there was so much shit going on. I'm like, what if a baby is produced? What if, say, JD actually does die this season? I mean, in the promo for next week, we see a robot, humanic version of Molly, so that humanic version could kill the JD version. Or, so maybe after that all happens and JD dies when everyone is crying, she realizes she's pregnant. And this would be remember, she can't get pregnant, which was why the first season was so big. First she's like, how could this happen? This seems impossible. And so, maybe she'll keep that as a remembrance to JD and maybe name her baby after JD or something. My final thoughts on the Extant episode Zugzwang. I'm so fucking childish. We get an evil robot takeover. And we get to see the beginnings of Taylor, and we get to learn the truth about Cauldron. And Cauldron, there was a moment where, like, oh, I think he's actually bad. And because he's going like, hey, stay. And when someone ever says that to you, in that sort of situation, it's like, he's up to something. And so it seems like he's about to kill Ethan or something, and I'm using something a little too much tonight. Sorry, folks. And turns out that he was just trying to get Ethan's little voice thingy to put into his robot wives. So a little misunderstanding, a little misdirection there. Like, Charlie and Julie are both in a hard situation. They're both trying to undermine the humanics. Charlie took Lucy on a date where he installed something that thing that was supposed to track her so they could find what that higher power was, and he pretended it was something completely different. And yeah, that was Taylor. Taylor's the higher power. All hail God Taylor. Also with an Animorphs reference, I'm reading number 33 in preparation for the season finale of With Extra Happy I'm doing, so there's first appearance of Taylor. Yeah. Animorphs is all over my life. I can connect anything to Animorphs. So if you have any questions about the Extant episode Zugzwang, please comment below. I'd love to discuss the episode with you. I would like to talk about the episode. That's why I make vlogs. That's why I blog, for interaction. But a lot of people just go, oh, I'll just watch, maybe do a thumbs up, maybe do a thumbs down. Okay, I've done my job. Anyways, I have been Jashikins, owner at jashikins.blogspot.com. If you go to my blog, you can see wonderful vlogs like these. Some even better, some actually good quality. And it was last week where I actually got an Animorphs update, which is my Animorphs Choose Your Own Adventure thing. So a little update from last week. Next week I should start working on that again, working on the next part. So yeah, I think once I reach a certain part, right now I'm doing every character's like first two big options. But when I reach a certain point, I'll probably just be working on one character. Once I do that, I'll do the big update. I'm not sure. We'll see how that goes. It's an adventure for me, as this is my first really big choose your own adventure I've done. So there's little bumps that pop up everywhere. It's like, I thought that would be easier, and it takes 30 minutes. I'm like, oh. Anyways, if you go to my blog on the sidebar thingy, or where else I'm on the web, and you can, you can go to one of those places and say, hi, yo. And then also on the sidebar thingy is a dragon that's still waiting to be named, as well as a Star Wars poll. And I'd love you to, go into the poll. I don't believe my mobile viewers and readers can see it, but if you're not a mobile, vote in it if you want, please. And if you have been someone who has watched my videos for a while, or just paid attention to my blog in general, and been like, I really want to financially support this person, there are a few ways. I do writing commissions on Fiverr, and so if you want an extant fan fiction where, say, Molly and JD have a baby, ta-da, I'm here for you. And I also have Patreon, and the two rewards currently are updates on my ebooks, upcoming ebooks, as well as a monthly exclusive vlog, and the ebook updates are also monthly. And because I'm actually taking a little vacation for the weekend, I was going to release the vlog and the ebook updates tomorrow. However, now I'm going to probably release them either Monday or Tuesday, or release the ebook updates first and then later the vlog. And so don't worry, things are going to happen. I'm sorry about the wait. This is like the first month, so I'm sorry for the none of the patrons have donated. Sorry. And if you're wondering where those links are, there's a link in the description. Links are in the description if you're watching this on my blog. The links are on the sidebar thingy, and the link to Fiverr is under Rain Shop. And until next video, goodbye.